endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you. With champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Champions are forever.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Woo! It's Monday. The weekend is over. And we're getting started. The Kingpin. First one in. What is up? Followed by Pixie Bell. What's up, girl? Steven Martinez. Hello. Ready for the Shadowverse. All right. Teku Jr., what's up? Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. YT User, still thirsty. Billy D, Beer Belly Buddha. What up, man? Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Schmitty in the building. What's up, Epic No Sass? How you doing, man? Vernon. Money earning Mount Vernon. What's up? Oh, man. All right. Let's get started. Woo, let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Hold up. Let me turn the music back on. There we go. Let's move this back out the way a little bit. Let me get comfy and cozy. Because the R to the O to the N got nosy. All right, let's see. Oh, I got it. Reset that. Reset it, reset it. There you go. Hello. How y'all doing? All right. That looks better. Let me get a little, whoops. Get a little wipe. Windex. Wipes. Make sure you're nice and clean. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, there you go. And then, as I have learned, I also need to use a nice little cloth on it. And it actually feels good. when my fingers are gliding across it. All right. Let's get this going. Air server, where are you? Okay. My weekend was good, man. Uneventful. Well, I do have a little story to tell you, but it was good. I did not have an uneventful weekend. Not in a bad way though. Saturday sat for a 10.5 hour arm tattoo to continue my sleeve. Woo! Man. Yeah, won't be doing something like that again. Probably finish the sleeve during doing 2 to 4 hour tats moving forward. Wow. Build my own offer? Really? Ooh. Purchase? Yeah. What would I like here? Ooh, I would like that. What else would I like? Hey, how about that? Woo! 2,000 units. What a bargain. Get out of here with that. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Sigil. Here's my free bonus. Thank you. And what else we got? Not Battlegrounds again. Yeah, I better do a little bit. See, I'm at 200,000. I'm at 200,000. Trip G! What's up, my G? How you doing, man? Let's see. Thought you had lost your mind. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, y'all were looking at me like, build your own offer? Oh, man. Wish I would. All right. But at least it's for units. I'll say that. And that 500 would, the reason I clicked on that one is because of this. Look at that. I need 500 for a 7-star awakening gem. Random, mind you. Yeah, can't get my units. Not like that. I was fixing to call someone to help. Oh, man. Woo. YT user. Thank you, brother, for that subscription on Twitch. And if you guys don't know, if you have Prime, you can subscribe to me for free on Twitch. 3D print a tattooed arm, then chop yours off. Sew tattooed on, be way faster. That is true. Have you considered that, T. Smitty? You need a really good doctor, though. Just cut the arm off and re-sew one on that's already there. You're done. You might have to recover, the recovery a little bit, but hey. Let me see. Yeah, it won't be. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Okay. So, first of all, I want to show y'all something. So, this is the Band-Aid that I was using at first. Okay? See it? And This is the bandage I'm using now. See the difference? It's a baby bandage. And it's really just to keep it from getting like infected. Otherwise, I wouldn't even put one on. I took it off, you know, to wash it, and I could barely see it. Only because I knew it was there. It is so small. Look. Can y'all see that? That's it. So what I do every day is I wash my face with Dove because I can't use soap. And then I use a alcohol pad and wipe that around it. I was even able to shave it, but I use alcohol to wipe around it and on it and all that good stuff. And I was gonna put Vaseline on it because that's what they tell you to do, you know, with the sutures. But the sutures, I think, have already dissolved. And then I just, you know, do like this to dry the alcohol, which don't take long, just, and then put that on. And that is waterproof. So I can take a shower with it. I can wash my entire face and not even have to worry about it. But I actually wash my face before I put that on. Because, and here's the fun. My, when I was going to get this is the little story. When I was going to get the bandage, I ordered it, and the only people that had that particular size and that brand with the clear, you know, all of that, you know, it's the same. See, it's Band-Aid waterproof, just a different size. They had this all over the place, but I could not find this one. So I did a search on Instacart, and it showed Walgreens. They had it. So I said, okay, let me get Walgreens. But Instacart Plus, which if you use EBT in the past 6 months, you get a really cheap monthly membership. And it's worth it even if you do one Instacart. Because otherwise you pay like $6.95 or something like that for the delivery. $5 a month, and it's free delivery. So, and that's locked in for the entire first year. So, but the minimum is $10. The reason that I did that is because I'm no longer doing that with Walmart. They increased their price of membership, their membership fee for the boost. And Kroger, did I say Walmart? No, Kroger. Kroger increased their price, and their minimum is like $35. So here's the problem with that. You got a $35 minimum order, or you're going to pay, you know, a delivery fee, right? So I make an order, and they miss an item or two. Now what? If I don't try, you know, because I can do a different, you know, order, but now I got to spend $35, or it ends up costing me to try to get what they missed. And I'm like, no. That's not going to work for me. Walmart did the same thing as well. So, but anyway, so I was looking through Walgreens because I wanted to get that $10 minimum. And I was like, okay, I need unscented Dove. So I'm like, all right. And I saw that there was unscented, just regular Dove. And there was a pack for like, 2 bars of soap. And that would meet my minimum. But then I saw something else, because I was like, I'm supposed to use Vaseline. Now, my mom, she always has Vaseline. It's one of the reasons I don't like Vaseline, because when I was a baby, she kept putting Vaseline all over my face. I can't stand that to this day. But anyway, she had a new thing of Vaseline, but I saw that there was a Vaseline that had cocoa butter. Now, if you know anything about people with my skin complexion, cocoa butter is life. Now, it's not just for my complexion, but especially for those with my complexion, it's life, okay? Now, I went and I did some research, and I actually found someone who had a cyst removed and was asking about cocoa butter. Now, his was much larger than mine, but he was asking about cocoa butter to help with the scarring and all of that, right? And a doctor asked him first, what is your skin complexion? Because it makes a difference. It heals differently. And he said cocoa butter will work. You also have that Mederma or what have you. And so I'm like, okay, so I can use cocoa butter. So I order the Vaseline with cocoa butter. It's actually called Vaseline Healing. All right, so I order that. I change out the pack of 2, and I just go down to 1. Okay? And that meets the minimum. The order comes. Do you know they didn't have the Vaseline? Yep, no Vaseline. They had 3 items, and they still missed one, and they charged me for it, but I got a refund. So I ended up spending less than the minimum because of that, but I'm good with that. So I get home, and I go and I have the little Dove bar, and I open it up, because I'm about to wash my face, and then I happen to notice the Dove that I do use, guess what? It has cocoa butter in it. It's not scented. It has cocoa butter. So the Dove that I always use already has cocoa butter. So I'm just using that.
So obsessed with me?
That's it. Lefty, what? We got a lefty raid. Maurice, what's up? Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, YT user. That's why I said that. OVA, what up? Haven't been in the stream for a long time. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. The other black man, what up? Barbarian, what? Part of the lefty raid? Come on in. Come join the fun. This ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Hi, what up? Lefty won against 5-year-olds. Oh, man. Lefty beating down some... Uh-oh. You can't be doing that. I could already see YouTube saying something to me. The Dark Kangaroo Elixir Man. What? Welcome to the Shadows. You're the latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for following me on Twitch. There will be a 10-minute pause before you can speak. You can follow me also on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to follow me on YouTube and speak real quick, hey. Lefty Shirley won fair fights. Hey. Well, I guess I'm going to do a few battlegrounds because I don't like battlegrounds, but I don't want to have to do a ton all at once, which it looks like I'm going to have to do anyway. But, you know, tomorrow is our dedicated battlegrounds day, so. All right. Because honestly, I don't really don't really like it. Don't like it. I would too, but not sure I want to fight you. Yeah, I can't. And I'm not happy with the this meta either. But right now, I just want some points, man. Hey guys, do you know how to check the 7-star basic pool? Peter, what's up, man? There's usually a an infographic somewhere. There's usually an infographic somewhere. Otherwise, I usually don't know. All right. You hate this meta? Yeah. It's not a fun meta. And it takes long. The thing is with Arena, it's nice and it's quick. But this, ugh. Let's see. It's you know, I like Arena. I can go, I can talk, I can, you know, the fights are bap, bap, bap. And you're on to the next one, you know. This? Got my 500 units from the gold track today. Nice. That's what's up, man. Sasquatch, eh? Let me try Joe Fix-It. Got any news feeds? We won't get them if someone died, car, intro, pedestrians, Liverpool. Oh, okay, you're asking me. Ooh. I'm curious. Is Wiccan good against Dark Phoenix? Come on. Give me that opening. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's in wrath. Go, Joe. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Don't sleep on Joe Fix-It. Joe is the boy. He the man, he the man, he the man. Joe is that guy. Yo, man. Telling you. Joe ain't no joke. I had to take him up. When I started using him, and looked into his kit and all of that, I said, oh no. Why Joe ain't up here? Joe gotta be up here. I didn't grind BGs much this season, but my roster is stacked, so I normally get wins by forfeit easy. Easy daily event completion. Yeah, I should have done more. Daily. But I didn't. All right, come on. Man, that Energize especially is so ugly. And then they just bash into my block. Oh my goodness. Look at this, man. Come on. Come on. You got this. You got this. Boom. Boom. Hey! Boomsha, boomsha. Yeah, he the boy. Old Pumpkinhead. You're obviously going for C1. Me? Heck no. No way. I still got to get my my solo. That's all I go for. Let me get 301,000 points. I'm done. I don't care where I end up. See, look at this. Look at my battleground solo. So I'm just trying to make it less of a pain tomorrow when I'm gonna do it all. But yeah, I'm not even. Normally, I would have most of my points in the victory track. But because of that bug earlier that pushed us all in Vibranium, yeah, no. But yeah, as long as I'm getting some points, good, we good. Hey, he banned old Pumpkinhead too. Let's see. It's sad that next season I have to do some work to get to Circuit. Vibranium 2 start for Circuit players was nice. No, it wasn't. It's only nice for people that want to push. Most of us who don't want to push and who don't like Battlegrounds rather start lower because usually the meta up there is not nice. So yeah, I was not happy to see that. And a lot of us weren't. It was almost forcing us to play in the Gladiator circuit. In order to get our solo, because it wasn't no way we were going to stay out of the Gladiator circuit when they pushed us up like that. So a lot of people got pushed up there. Yeah, let's see how this works. Normally she's a great counter, but Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Shenanigans right at the end. What the? Y'all see this, right? I fought a great fight. And look at this. Right at the end, all of a sudden, a heavy out of nowhere. And then a special that I couldn't evade for some reason. Man, get out of here with that. She was actually playing nicely. I've got no radiance yet from any source. This command purge better fix this memory storage issue so some folks get a working as intended game. Well. All right. Try some Kindred. Order! What up, man? How you doing? All right. We got a good counter. What the? Okay. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Understood. Wow. Suddenly I can't get the spacing. Okay. Come on. Come on. Wow. I was trying to get the spacing to get the armor break on him to do the heavy. Y'all saw me doing the heavies like crazy before, right? Let's try it now at the end. Oh, he just wants to do heavy attacks now. Okay, there we go. See, that's what I was trying to do. All fight. Look at that. Now the spacing is working just fine. Ridiculous. Yeah. I could have, that was such a great setup fight, but shenanigans. Doing really good, finally home again. Home again. I'm doing good, Oda. Have you tried the PC? Yes, I had 2 streams where I did nothing but PC fights. It's been great. I like it. Okay, well, this is interesting. I don't really have a defender. Let's do Chile. Might need to change the no stress in the caption. Because I'm the king of wishful thinking. Wake up. Ah. I was trying to keep him from getting any special. What the heck was that? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? I needed one more hit. I baited his heavy out all that time. All that time. And right when I needed one more hit, he does a heavy and I dash back and can't move. And he follows that up with something else. Cheat! What the heck? That was a great fight right up until that very end. Arena is fun on the PC? Yes, it is. Woohoo! Kabam Mastery on. Yeah, y'all seen it. It was a great fight. And then right at the end, I'm like, okay, I need one more hit. All of a sudden, he's holding it. And then heavy attack. Tie my shoes so I can't move. Follow it up with another that I can't move. And all I was trying to do was get out of there. Just back up and counter with a heavy, which is what I had been doing all that time. Man, get out of here with that. Doesn't overheat my phone. Yeah. Nope, I'm not pushing BGs. I'm just trying to do the daily. Make it a little bit less painful when I have to, because I still haven't gotten my solo points. And my solo points are also the requirement minimum for my alliance. So that's really the only reason I'm doing this. All right, let's see. Okay. No. This is going to be the last one, whether I win or lose. I don't care. Get rid of her. Okay. Let's see what we got on this one. Of course they gave him, now let's see if they give me him. Let's see. Because I've been winning, right? Let's see what happens. Yep, giving him all the good ones. Yep. Now, I don't know how to use Spiral against Serpent. Honestly. I don't do that well. But let's try it. Get swords up so you can evade specials? You mean when she gets to like 15? Two. James, what's up, man? Miko, what up? Oh no, I wouldn't want Arena to be auto. That's how I relax. Let's see. He got gentle. Yep. Let's see. Let's try Juggernaut. Come on, come on. Look at him. He just will not fight right. Come on. Really? Wow. Okay. He sure is annoying. Wow. That auto block really. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. See how the spacing works? Spacing was working just fine there. Woo! That was close. But yeah, I if he picks Serpent, I'll pick Spiral, but don't usually do well. Ooh. Thanos, eh? Oh. Okay. We'll try Jack. Oh, lantern. Come on. Woo! What the heck? Oh! Shenanigans! Aren't they lovely? What? Come on! Really? I don't believe this. That was some... Whatever. All right, we won. I don't believe that. I'm fighting the controls is what I'm doing. That right there, that last one, was supposed to be a combo into my relic and then combo again into my special. I hit the relic, it did nothing. Or was that a reflect? Is that what happened there? I didn't know that it reflected your relics because it hasn't done it before. But all of a sudden, I couldn't do anything. I was hitting the relic, but the relic didn't go. So I don't know. Anyway, that is it for, see, just wanted to get that. And that was actually pretty good in terms of points since I was winning. I think a lot of people now are relaxing. The Deaf Gamer, what's up, man? What? I'm sitting here just clicking the claim. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see it, right? Just in case y'all thought that I was just making excuses for my gameplay, look at what it's doing right now. Look, look, you saw it. I clicked it. You see it? See the little white thing? It's being clicked. See? Nothing. And you saw it come up, and they're still here. Okay? Look. Look. All right. Just so you know. And now they're gone. Okay. Now. I'm at 220. That's good. And then tomorrow we'll do our Battleground stream, and then we'll see what have you. All right, let's get into the okay. Let's go with the arena so we can calm ourselves, relax our minds, and let our conscience be free and get down to the sounds of EPMD. But yeah, Deaf Gamer, failed input information, and you saw it. Just in case you guys wanted even more proof, you died again. What's up, man? You wish you had opponents like that. I think a lot of the others have just quit. They got their 200 and they're done. I was never going for 200. I don't like battlegrounds like that. So I ain't care. I got 100. I got the radiance there. So I missed out on 10,000 radiance. Oh well. One day they will have it for AQ and AW, and we'll start getting radiance in regularly. Ain't no reason for me to stress myself out. Fairy Kabamish right there. Tell me about it. Can't have a good, clean fight. And you see it. I'm doing great for the entire fight. And then right up to the end, all of a sudden, something happened. You know, especially with this meta, what happens, I think, is that if I dash back too late, it reads it as a parry, which stuns, and then it stuns me, and then I'm getting hit. And I'm like, I can't move. That's because I'm stunned because I never meant to parry. So I don't realize that it read it as a parry, and it stunned me. So I think that is what was happening a few times there. But that arcade fight though, nah. I don't know what happened at the end there. Intercepting is good so far, but I do notice a delay in medium. To James, on the PC, I have noticed that I had my timing. I have to do it just slightly early, but I've adapted to the PC pretty quickly. It's not that different, and I was able to evade and intercept and all that just fine. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold up. Come on. Because I can feel it. Ah, Doctor Strange. Y'all see that 1%? Yeah. Y'all see that? I don't know if it's focusing. There we go. Uptaste for severe dry eye. When I went to the doctor, he actually showed me the dry spots. And it wasn't no small dry spot. And see, I can feel it. And what'll happen is my eyes will start watering, and it actually affects my vision. Hold on, let me get a tissue real quick. Ugh. And they did prescribe me some reading glasses. If y'all see down there, if you want to help, all help is helpful, but all help is welcome. They checked for glaucoma. They did, and they did not find anything. However, I do have cataracts forming. It's just at the beginning. He said I may not ever, it may not grow to the point where I need surgery or anything. And if so, it'll take something like 10 years or more before it. But it's just the beginning of it. Just lurking and editing God of War guide video. Yo, my sister convinced me to play some God of War. We had started playing it, and we've now continued. Come on over here, bro. Come on. All right. But yeah, it was fun. My mom had a retina detachment. Ooh. Yeah. My mom had both glaucoma and cataracts. And she just recently got the operation for one of her eyes. She cannot see out of the other one because, you know how they say, that it's safe, but there is a chance. It's like 1 in whatever. Well, she was that one. When they cut into it or whatever, she hemorrhaged. Now, she didn't lose her sight right away. They wanted to do another operation that would, the doctor said would at least stop it, because she was losing her sight bit by bit. But she, of course, after that hemorrhage, was too scared. And she did not have that surgery and eventually lost sight in that eye. So her other eye started going the same way. This time, she was like, she got to do it. But she still waited until she could barely see. But she got it done, and not that she sees, perfectly now, but she can see. As for me, the glasses are for reading primarily, but they are progressives. So he said they should help me with night driving, which I don't do right now, and also watching TV, which is basically mid-range. I don't need glasses to see far, but mid-range, and reading. So nothing bad from the eye exam. Things that happen as you get older. And I had laser surgery like 20 years ago, which is why I don't need glasses. I wore glasses since I was in 2nd grade, all the way into my 30s. And then I got that surgery, no more glasses. And they told me at that time that this will correct my vision, but it will not prevent me needing reading glasses later on in life, if I'm gonna need them. Yep. So we're there. And I've needed reading glasses for a while. I've just been buying ones like these. $1. But they don't do anything for my mid-range. Like, I can't wear them right now to try to improve reading on the screen. That's not what they will do. Because they're really just magnifying glasses. So yeah, that won't work. Woo. There we go. When treated early, a lot of glaucoma isn't severe. Yeah, I don't have that. What they were really concerned with, it wasn't your regular eye exam, because for one, my insurance doesn't cover. I don't have vision coverage like that. But it was a diabetic retina exam. That's covered, as far as I know. So they were looking for that, what do they call it? I never remember the name. Diabetic retinopathy or something or other. Y'all know it. But that's the thing that they're worried about, complications from diabetes. And I don't have any. So we're good there. It took me like 2 years to get comfortable with contacts. Yeah, I got some in college, but I had so much trouble with them. I found that the Bausch and Lomb were the most comfortable for me. If you gave me, what was it, Preview or something like that, AccuView, I could not wear AccuViews. They irritated my eyes so badly. I don't know what it was that they did, but I could not. But the Bausch and Lomb, those were okay. Is it retinopathy? But yeah, that. You wear monthlies. Oh yeah, mine were dailies. I knew better than to try the monthlies. Now, I did get some extended wear later on, but I ended up not being able to keep them in that long. Didn't work out. So what ended up happening is that I would wear my glasses most of the time to give my eyes a rest. And I would wear contacts when, kind of like when I dressed up. When I wanted to go out, like when I was clubbing, I always wore my contacts. I never wore glasses when I went out clubbing. So most of the girls that I clubbed with didn't even know I wore glasses. Only if you went to school with me, or if we met outside of the club, like during the week or something like that, you might catch me in glasses. The dailies get tears and abrasions easily. And that could be it. Maybe, although I will say I had one get a tear and I had to take it right back out. There was no way I could even keep it in for any length of time. I knew it right away. But that laser surgery was the best. I didn't get LASIK. I got PRK, which is superior and is the older technology, the more mature technology. But LASIK is the more popular because it's faster. But LASIK, anytime you hear about complications with eye surgery, it's LASIK and it's with that flap. Because they cut a hole open in your cornea and then they use the laser. Well, that flap has to heal. And it can get infected and all kind of other stuff. Not only that, but if they need to go back for whatever reason, there's not that many times you can do that. Because you don't have that much left because they're cutting it. With PRK, there's no cutting. They shape the cornea with the laser. Now, what that means is that it takes longer. It took me months to heal. I did it over a weekend. It was a vacation weekend that I did it. And I still couldn't see very well by the time I had to go to work, but I did something real dangerous. I was squinting my eyes, trying to drive to work, and I got to work. I told y'all I was a workaholic. And I got to work, and I told them that, and they were just like, oh my goodness. Because they all knew I was getting it done. And I could see, but it wasn't easy. But I could do my work. And it took a while before I could see decently, and then it took even longer before I could see, because you heal and you see better and better and better until you're 20/20 and possibly more. That's what PRK can do. With LASIK, it's quick. You see as good as you're gonna see right away. The healing doesn't take very long at all. Ova, thank you, man, for that $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Jerry curls and vanity, you high maintenance. I never had Jerry curls. No, sir. The only thing that messed my head up, and it was after college, was when I wanted to get that S curl. And I went to somebody who did not know that my hair wasn't your typical tough hair and damaged my scalp. And it's because of that I decided to just start shaving my hair because I was tired of people thinking that I was going bald. I was like, nah. Yeah, it sucks. I have returned. T. Smitty had to go drop Pup off at the spa. All right. T. Smitty is back. And you know he can never be whack. Yeah, myopia sucks. I'm only minus 75 in both. I was about that. I think one was 375 because I had astigmatism. One was 75, one was 375, and one was 350, I think. But now, hello. I even got the extra for the laser. The way it was described to me, and I never knew this, but you know, like you said, you had yours were minus 375, right? You know that is just the nearest that they found for your eyes. Your eyes are probably close to that, but not exactly. So you might be 3.7456. You know what I'm saying, right? But they have them at 350, 375, 4. So what I did with the laser, it was $300 more per eye. And they did a map of my exact eye. And they used that to correct my exact imperfections. So it was like getting even better than the contacts. So I highly recommend it, boy. It was the best money that I spent on myself ever. And from what I understand, PRK is the one that if you're going into, like, say, the Air Force, that's the one they want you to get. Because there's no real destruction of the cornea. So if you start not being able to see because of that, you know, the far vision, then you can just go ahead and get it again. Get it done again. Now, my reading glasses are the prescription for the progressives is both positive and negative, which I was told was unusual, but not, you know, impossible. And I think my left is like 2, which is about what I usually get for my reading glasses. You know, like these, they're usually like 2 or 2.5, something like that. I mean, I can get 3 and higher if I want to, but usually that's all I need is like a 2 or a 2.5. The other one is negative, I think 25 or something like that. Point 25. And that's the prescription for those that I'm trying to get. Come on, come on, come on. Hello. I know how to make you come over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, now you want to do something. Evade this. All right, man, got to go to work. A 12-hour shift. Have a good one. All right, man, take care. And thank you again for that super chat. Much appreciated.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
Who is, what is that? Who is Quiz? Quez? 3E. Who is Quez? Welcome to the shadows. You the latest shadow dweller. Thank you for following over on Twitch. 10-minute, you have to wait before you can talk. Thank the bots and the fact that Twitch doesn't have anything less, because I would put it to like maybe 2 minutes. I might turn that off and see if the bots come back. Haven't had a big bot problem in a little bit. Hey, Bazooka. Is that Bazooka Joe? What up, man? Hold on. I'm a see how bad it gets. Give me a second, y'all. First, I want to go to the marketplace and get my daily crystal. Have a nice stream. Thank you, man. Let's see. Yep. The weekly. Give me that. Oh, wait, what? What's all that? No. Just give me the free one. Yeah, thank you. And the daily. Yeah, that works. I don't know what it was trying to do. And then over on Twitch, let me see. I always got to find it. Hold on. Is Restream not on? Hussein. What's up, man? Hold up. Oh, wait. No. I'm on the wrong one. Never mind. Oh, man. I was on the wrong channel because I'm looking here and I'm used to being on my my channel. And I'm like, wait, I see chat over here that I'm not seeing over here. But yeah, Restream is here. Okay. Let's see. If I can find the, let me see, is it under settings? Channel, videos. I gotta find it again. Content preferences. No, that's not. This is for, yeah, that's not the right one. I need the, let me see, creative, creator, stream. Okay. Hold up. Wait. Let's see, community, activity. No. I can never find it right away. Let me see. Stream manager. Maybe it's under here. Raid sub. No. We all going crazy. Let's go crazy. Rest in peace, Prince. Let's see. Did I find it? Follower only. No. No. Feature, clips, permissions, raids. Where'd it go? Stream. Oh, it's not here? See, the clip settings has the... All right, let me go to channel. It's not there. Moderation. Non-mod chat delay. No. Okay, I could do chat verification, but I have that turned off. Okay. Email verification. Follower only mode. Aha. Let me see, 0 minutes. All right, so any followers, that should, okay, will that work? So what it looks like is that I could do followers with no minutes. So you still have to follow, but you don't have to wait. And email verification, What do you guys think? Should I require email verification to follow? There's one that says must have a verified email to follow. Another one says users without a verified email can only follow with accounts older than 1 week. And then they have the same for the phone verification. This is on Twitch. So what do you guys think? B Whitesides, what's up, man? Life is good, man. So far, we've got some fun issues with our boarder. We're waiting to see if he's gonna make his rent this month. He's adding stress to our lives, but we'll see. Email verified could be another wall against bots without having to wait to talk. Okay, so I'll try this one. They can follow me if it's more than a week old. If their account is more than a week old. So they can't make a quick account and then spam me. It has to be 1 week. And we'll see how that works. That's also a good point, Billy. Well, this is going to make them required to verify their email if they made it within a week. But if they last an entire week on Twitch, they'll be able to. However, if that becomes a problem, I will turn on the full verification. Let's see. That is... yeah, that's for the followers. Let's see, chat rules. Yep, I got that. Chat verification. Some chatters must. Let's see. Chatters, whatever. Okay, so the other one was for following. I'm going to do that for also chatting. First time chatters. No, we'll turn that off. Chatters without a verified email must have accounts older than 1 week. So they can't even follow me unless they have a verified email. If they don't have a verified email, then they have to wait a week before they can follow me, and they have to wait a week before they can chat. Chatters without a verified email must have followed for more than 1 day. I'm going to leave that on. These are only for non-verified. All right. Verification exemptions. Moderators, subscribers, and VIPs. They will not have to verify. Okay. All right. That should be good. Let me add one more rule. No bots. Okay. All right. That's good. That should handle it. Well, you'd be safe anyway, T. Smitty. Your account is older than a week. Let me go back to my channel. Okay. We good. Let's get back to it. Yo, have you guys been following the Diddy trial? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's all I can say. I don't think he's gonna get off scot-free, but if the defense does a decent job, which it looks like they are, they might get him off on some charges, but he ain't getting out of this, man. Unless there's some heavy corruption going on. I don't see him getting out of this. And I must say, Cassie's story is sad to me. You know, I mean, she loved him. And what he did, I'll tell you, they sadly, it's not a unique story, you know. But I'm glad that she got out. I heard a little bit more about her and her husband. He wasn't her husband at the time, but he helped her get out of that. But he went through it with her. So a lot of these things, he's not surprised by them because he was there with her while, you know, she was going through it. I'm happy she found somebody because, honestly, she's very pretty. But what she went through would give a lot of guys pause in marrying her, long-term relationship-wise. Sure, you know, just to sleep with her or whatever, if they're not trying to form a relationship, oh yeah, she probably had tons of those, you know, but to actually settle down with her, I'm very happy that she found someone. Because what she went through, that's a lot of baggage that she's having to deal with. And fortunately for her, he is very much aware of it because he was there, you know. I'm happy to see that Carmelo Anthony will be tried as an adult. Yeah. Some crimes are heinous enough that you got to do it. You got to do it. You know, I normally don't like seeing juveniles tried as adults or punished as adults. You know, like 14-year-olds getting 20 and 30-year sentences. You know? But depending on what they've done, that might actually save them. Sadly, it's supposed to be rehabilitation. What the? Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to swipe it up. But as long as I'm here, I may as well join this raid. That was actually a mistake. I went to swipe it up. I was in the middle of a fight, and I was trying to swipe it. All right. But yeah, but some crimes, they got to. They got to. There was one case where these juveniles thought that they were safe. They felt that because they were underage, they were good. You can find on YouTube, people have made compilations of those. They thought, oh, you know, I could do this, and all that'll happen is I'll go to juvenile hall, and then I'll get out, my record will be locked, sealed and I can get on with my life. So they felt like they had that safety net. But the crime they committed was so bad that they got treated as an adult. And for the most part, I'm usually in agreement, depending on the crime. But there are some that it messes them up, you know? And it's a shame. GD trigger button. Hey, that was an honest mistake. That was not me. That was an honest mistake. But I did make use of it. But yeah, so I haven't checked with Karen Reed lately. So those of you who have, what was the result of the whole juror interview individually thing? Because I'll tell you, Bev has had plenty of opportunities to call a mistrial or, you know, do something with this trial, and she doesn't. Anytime she can, she favors the prosecution, and a lot of people have seen that. A lot of people. Oh, you punk! You waited until I attacked you, punk. So yeah, I'm not a fan of hers. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to see when they told me that it was going to be a retrial and it was going to be in front of her again. I'm like, yeah, that's just what the prosecution would want, because she's favorable to them. And that's why I'm just like, nah. I don't even like to see what they're doing to her. Because I was just like, wait, they're going to do it again and in front of the same judge? They even have a nickname for her, Bias Bev. And you know, if you got that nickname, something ain't right. People are seeing something. But in fact, I believe that the whole reason that we have this... Did he resist my special? Oh, that was fun. The whole reason we have a retrial is because of her. I do believe that. She put her finger on the scales of justice, as they say, every chance she gets. How's everybody doing today? It's a holiday, right? So what's going on with everybody? You know what I'm doing? Nothing. Woo! I still would have liked to have gotten Tigra as a 7-star, even though I'm not a Tigra player. Please remember what this holiday is truly about. Keep those who have fallen in your hearts and minds. Shout out to our veterans, both fallen and still living, because they're going through a trial too. I think I told you my dad was a veteran. He even got the Purple Heart. He was in the officer's tent. They were having a meeting. Grenade. Somebody tried to keep me from being born, let me tell you. My mom got in an accident with my dad. They were driving, and a truck, one of those gas trucks, hit her. Somewhere I have the pictures of her car. And when you see the pictures, you wouldn't even think anybody survived that. My dad broke her arm, pulling her away from the truck. She was driving. He was in the passenger seat. And the truck was coming on the driver's side. And he, you know, she was gripping the steering wheel, you know, with that strength. And he actually broke her arm, pulling her away when he saw the truck. Talk about adrenaline for real. And she's got pins in her arms to this day. But yeah, I saw the pictures and I was like, wow. As I have already told a few people this weekend, this is not a day for me. This is a day to remember the fallen. Respect. So you'd rather them remember the fallen rather than remembering the living veterans? Okay. Fair enough. My dad qualifies then. So you know I'm not gonna complain. My dad is a fallen veteran. Shoot, shoot. Oh. Veterans Day is for the living and fallen. Okay, yeah. That's what I was saying. At least that's what I thought. Whee! But you'd rather them focus more on the fallen. Okay, that's fair. Question for you guys that play Spiral. So what makes her such a good serpent counter? Because I've heard several people are like, oh yeah, she is like the best serpent counter, even better than Isofiend, right? And I see that she has a little bit of power steal. So I'm like, is that it? So who said that I needed to get the blades up and then I could evade? Is that what makes her good? That you can evade his specials with her? Because that would be nice. I might have to start practicing with her. Take my 4-star, start fighting my my 7-star. Man, Shathra I still don't have as a 7-star, and I still want Shathra, even though she looks disgusting to me. Looks like she should be around, you know, flying around the... Anyway. But the art team did a good job. Oh my. Yeah, let's just finish that. Yeah, I definitely need to practice a bit more with her. Because I don't really use her that much. I have her ranked up to 2. Okay. We got Serpent. I really hate fighting him in the arena. And the thing is, when you have the Express on, you don't really get to choose. So I can't see Serpent and avoid him. I'm watching on mute while working. Lads, today is crazy busy for a national holiday. Wow. What's up, Mike Holman? How you doing? That's crazy that you have it busy today of all days. Well, then again, depending on what you're doing, today is the day that most people would have off. So they could do, you know, more if they're so inclined. Not everybody's going to just vegetate at home. That's why I don't like them not showing the whole teams in arena. Yeah. At least this one is, that really drives me nuts. That right there. I'm just happy he wasn't awakened. An awakened Serpent in arena is just annoying. But yeah, I get caught by his special because it kills your dexterity. And I'm just like, man, that is so freaking annoying. Hate that, man. Hate that. But it's all good. I'm actually feeling really good today. It happens every once in a while. I just feel like I'm full of energy. And I remember that was something that one of the counselors was wanting to investigate further, because that could be bipolar. You know, not severely, but it happens to me. You know, like some days you're just like, and then it's like I'm bouncing off the walls, like I have too much energy. Come on. Man, that glancing is so annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Oh, and I fought Lumatrix. I'm banning him every chance I get. I should include him in my deck. I don't know how to fight him. He just wrecked me, boy. I think I'm gonna take him up. Cause oh my goodness. He is annoying. Every time I was trying to hit him or do something, he was going invisible, and I'm like, what? And I couldn't stun him, of course. So it was, this meta, it forces you to play kind of stun immune, which is not one of the favorite play styles. I had to learn it because I did not know how to play that, and I would always get wrecked. Now I can, but it's not fun. Hit him with it! Again, they want to make these deep dive videos showing how to use the champs, but they don't want to deep dive how to defeat them. Well, we can do that. If I learn how. Maybe I'll start doing that. Because I used to make those videos. I still have a how to defeat MODOK, which is still valid until... Because I heard he's getting an update. Might have to revisit some of those. Woo! Still haven't awakened my blade either. I think I'm gonna do a crystal opening. I'm bored. I've got like 4 7 stars to open, a bunch of paragons. Let's see what we get. Maybe I'll awaken somebody I want, or finally get some champs I want. Like Luke Cage. But I'm definitely waiting for the next Titan. Oh, that's going to be a fun Titan. Let's see. Oh, wait. She's not. Let me see if Medusa, what Medusa do. Oh. Oh, okay. No healing for you. Yeah, especially with the complexity of the champs they are making. You're right. Come on. Yep, there you go. I've had so many people, when they find out what I do, they're like, man, so you make what, like videos and stuff? Woo, look at all that damage. Well, I got true accuracy up, but he was already dead. NYK Believe, what up? Yes, sir. Everything is everything. It's good. Things are good right now, man. We are doing well. Uneventful weekend. Healing up very nicely. Can barely even see the thing. But I don't want nothing around the site of it or anything to get infected, so I'll still keep putting a little bandage on it. But it's like the smallest bandage. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, yeah, you going down now. Good night. But how you doing, man? What go on, son? Oh, she got an undermine on there. Woo. Okay. Do you believe in magic? Okay, was just able to share what took 10.5 hours in MCOC picks. All right, I'm gonna take a look at it. Hold up. Discord. Everything is copacetic. You know it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Let's go to my server. MCOC pictures. What? Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh. 10.5 hours. Hold on, let me can I show it like this? Let me see. Does it have one that lets me do it? Nah, let's just do it like this. Let me move this over here. There. There you go. Y'all see that? There's another look. Do you believe in magic? Hold up, hold up. Boom shakalaka, boom, boom shakalaka. Oh, I see. But that looks good, man. That. It's a good artist. All right. Move that back over there. Y'all see nothing. You see nothing. 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 Ha! There you go. Okay. Hold up. Wise Man's Grandchild. Good anime. Okay. Hold on, because somebody was messing with me in this in this thing. No, you ain't see nothing. You ain't see nothing. See, look. There. That's all you see. Ghost Dog, where you at? I let her have artistic freedom with certain stipulations, and she killed it. That looked good, man. I could tell. Only breaks we took was between the images she had to draw and a bathroom break. Hamjad, what up, man? Are you saving units until banquet or something? I spent like all the units I had on hand for the Heart of Fire to get all those champions. Well worth it. Ain't no way. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. Yep, y'all saw nothing. Going back in 2 weeks for my wife's sleeve portion to the same artist. Oh, y'all getting matching sleeves or different tats for the sleeve? Highlight with silver takes too much dark ink. You hear that, T. Smitty? Billy thinks it looks too dark. Should highlight it with silver. I like silver, so I like that suggestion. What can I say? I love silver. Different sleeves. Okay, we do have a matching tat. Okay. It's right for life. Wife tat for life. There we go. I don't use Hood, but Hood is good. A lot of people love him. Do some work with him too. Let's see. There we go. Smitty has the Shadowverse on his arm. It looked good though. But yeah, I'm not particularly saving for the banquet. We do have the 4th of July event coming first. So it depends on what is in the 4th of July. I may spend some, or I may say, never mind. And I may start saving for banquet. If I don't see anything in the 4th of July that I want, banquet it is. Woo! Of course he did it again. Ooh, almost got it. There we go. Next R3, Maestro 20, Vox 100, Spot 40, Thing 100, or Sleepy Dazzler, Ham, Okoye, The Matrix, or Sentinel. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you on that one. I can tell you that I have Vox, Dazzler, but I did awaken my Dazzler, Ham, Okoye at rank 3. My Lumatrix is probably going to go up there. I don't have Sentinel. Thing, I have not taken to rank 3, I don't think, yet. I think I took him to rank 2. And Spot, much as I love him, I think he's still at rank 1. I have versions of death on my arm. Death intrigues me. It is the only thing guaranteed. The second we are born, and no one can describe it. Oh, Lord. Billy says he can. He died 3 times. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That is going to do it, everybody. Let's see who's streaming. We give somebody a little raid. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, Trip G. Let's get them. Hashtag out of the shadows. All right, guys. I think Trip G is done with MCOC, or he's about to be done with MCOC. He really tired of NCOC, so he might be taking a break. I don't know. So, but we still gonna support him whatever game he is playing. So take care, and you all have a blessed day.